All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Global Lab patch notes reading. So it's Friday. You know what that means. New Global Lab notes come out on Friday, and they go to the live servers within the next week or so. So it's always a good idea to check it out and see what kind of changes and events might be happening, so you guys can prepare in advance. This is actually take two, because when I first started recording, my mic wasn't going on. So here we are again. Anyway, so we got about halfway until I noticed it. And so, yeah, we were just talking about all of this stuff. So I more or less skimmed it, but we'll finish up the notes in general. So first of all, we got some class changes for Zerker, Guardian, Nova, Sage, and Deadeye. A few of these are just Black Spirit changes. One is like Awakening, and, you know, some are just like things that should have worked but didn't before and are getting fixed. So that's good. And then, as we all know, Deadeye, the newest class, has a bunch of issues, whether you like it or not. And apparently they got nerfed. So, yeah, that's about it. Next, we have the Arena of Solare. And as you guys know, a new season is starting, and every season in Arena of Solare, there's at least one thing that like annoys everyone. Let's say like 2 seasons ago, it was that one Landed a Morning Light map that was basically a square and a house one that basically people who could sit on the roofs would do that, but then everyone else, it was not so great. And then I can tell, like, every season, you know those hazard things in the map that are, like, not the buffs, but the things that just damage you for no reason? Yeah, I wish those were removed. But, yeah. I still think that all classes should be tweaked. Like, I don't think all classes should be equal in terms of PvP skill. I think that, you know, some classes are always going to be better than the others, but sometimes when you look at like the leaderboards, you just know which classes are the meta and which ones aren't. So that's just an easy way for a pro abyss to even look at it and be like, okay, so the top 100 are like 70% of this class. Maybe we should do something. That's just, you know, how I would do it. But anyway, they're making some changes for the upcoming season, and so let's read about this again. The additional HP from Arena of Solare has been increased from 2,000 to 10,000. So you're like the base gear plus 10,000. But they also are increasing the overall gear to roughly 298, 319. And I believe previously in the Arena of Solare, it was like 250 something, if I remember correctly. And so they're raising it across the board, which I think overall is a good thing, because, you know, if you played like a Dark Knight in the previous seasons, you didn't really do much damage. But now with 298, it's, you know, you might actually be useful. However, with that said, classes that are already meta are just getting better. But I think it's an overall good change. So once again, one of those things where Pro Abyss just needs to look at every class in general and, you know, like maybe tone down some PvP damage on stuff. So Zerkers will always have like like 10,000 more HP than everyone else. But anyway, so yeah, next season going forward, more gear for everyone, but everyone is also harder to kill. We'll see how that plays out. And then they're also changing the loot. So before it was like only top 100 people get rewards. Now everyone gets rewards based on your end of season ranking. I think this is like a band-aid fix, simply because like every season people just want to play the meta, and that's hard truth. It's not even a Black Desert issue. It's literally any game with a leaderboard. So it should be like, I don't know, people who go for the higher rankings, but also, you know, separated by class or something, which I think is how they do it now. But like with the whole emblem things, they don't mention it as like, oh, everyone gets a rank. So if like everyone plays meta class for the season, and they all get, rewarded in the top rank. Do they all get the same rewards, or, it's changing. We'll see how it goes. And furthermore, we're preparing the Arena of Solare replay mode, allowing you to review past matches. Yeah, that's a good thing, actually. People being able to review, like what they've done and how they can improve. That's always a good thing. And so, like Call of Duty to replay at the end, it's always, I think that's a good thing. So details will be provided through the Black Desert Global Lab update notes when the feature's ready. Bro, Call of Duty has had this 15 years ago, like a quick replay, and other gacha games have it. The non-MMOs have it. League of Legends has it. So they better be fast with this one, because this is not even a new feature. It's literally just like it records your match, you watch it again. So we encourage all adventurers to actively participate in the newly launched 3v3 Arena of Solare. Let's see what annoying thing comes with this season. But yeah, I always thought, like, I enjoyed Arena of Solare. It's the closest we'll get to a gear matched PvP. All right, so after regular maintenance next week, all the way till March. This is actually a short season, actually. So it's like 1 month. So we got about 6 weeks of Arena of Solare. Is that a lot? I don't know. Like, I never really paid attention to start and end dates. Is that normal? I always thought it was like at least 2 or 3 months, but who knows? It should just be like, I guess, I don't know. Depends on how many people like it. The score system. Let's see. Okay, so you have to do placement matches, very standard. The starting placement match is 700. 10 matches, standard. Okay, so this is what it is before. After 5 wins, you get 1 additional point. After 2 consecutive wins, 5 points for each win. 4, 10, 20. Interesting. I think that's an overall good thing, actually. Like, it spreads out the MMR even further. So I think people will actually get to the real, like, ELO or MMR, whatever you want to call it, faster. Dormant penalty, basically if you go AFK or start griefing people. I guess dormant penalty as in, like, you don't play. Okay. Downgrading, essentially. Decaying. All right. So at these ranks, you 30 points reduced per day. Okay. Very cool. A new battlefield. Yo, let's see. All right. What could be potentially annoying? Are there any dumb rocks on the ground that people are going to get stuck on? It doesn't look like it. No rocks. That's a W. They also have to have obstacles so people can, like, hide and heal behind. Very cool. Overall, seems like flat land, no buildings. That's a W. Looks like maybe some small debris over here. Just don't stand there. No rocks. That's cool. Big open area. I have a feeling the fights are going to be, like, probably around the backside area over here. Cool. Gadu Village, a straight farmland. Cool. Everything, no stupid obstacles. Are people gonna hide in the bushes? We will see. That's a rock there. We might want to remove that one. Kelmorn Wilderness. Oh boy. Assuming that Team A starts here and Team B starts, like, here or something, I assume the fights are going to be, like, on the upper area. This is going to be annoying. There's always one map every season that's dumb. And people can call it strategy all you want, but unless you play a wizard or witch or a teleporter class, Yeah, this ain't gonna be great. So that's gonna be the one that's probably going to annoy me, but we'll see how it plays out. Okay, so existing maps. Olin's Valley. I actually like this map. There's like no obstacles. It's just go in a straight line, fight the other player. I like the Olin's map. Gyfin is kind of annoying because there's an underground and upper. So it's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. The Reed Field. This one is just like a neutral. I don't really have too many opinions on it. It's kind of like flat land, which I think are always good. Solare loot rewards. Cool. The following changes for gear have been changed. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Why can't they just? Okay, sure. Evasion versus DR. So usually evasion, back in the day at least, obviously more evasion is better, but evasion usually shines when you're way past the gear cap. But if everyone is at the same thing, I think that realistically DR is still going to be the play. But I guess it depends on your class as well. All right, so crystals, L-cars have been removed and the better L-cars have been added. And force crystals have been removed. RBF crystals. I don't actually know off the top of my head what that one is. Secondary weapon, red spirit crystals have been removed. I believe this one was AP and HP. So, you know, if they're tweaking it, that's a good thing that they're removing it. Pilgrim's crystal for more HP and stamina. That's good. Harpias, I believe, are evasion crystals or Harpia. I think those are evasion. Frozen cold crystals have been removed. That's not an English name. These are probably there's not special evasion, but it's probably the ones that give like HP or something. Solare's Spear Season rewards. This is where everyone starts, blue, and then I think on average, most people hit like up to Dawn, which is purple, and then like the 1%ers are in the blue and Solare rank. So, yeah, cool. The highest I've made was low Dawn, and that was actually a struggle for Dark Knight. And then I see other people are just like, oh, first week, easy Solare. Play Zerker. The hard truth is, if you get a Shy on your team, though, you just kind of win most of the time. So that's one of the things that, like, you can't just exclude Shies from it, but Shies just make a difference. Like, we all know it. Everyone knows it. If you have a Shy on your team, you kind of win. As long as they know how to press, like, 1, 2, 3 every, like, 8 seconds or something. And then know how to use skills in a good order. All right, top 1, Hall of Fame. Cool. Are these outfits permanent? Like, if you get one from every season, are they limited? All right, so what do you get for winning or at the end of the season? You get some Cron Stones, 1,000 Cron Stones. That's about an hour of grinding. 20 Corrupted Oils. That's about 5 hours of Node War. 30 Perfume of Courage. That's 10 hours of grinding. And Calc Elixirs. I don't really even know if people use those. Well, they do, but like it's not a normal thing. Harmony Elixirs for humans. These are actually kind of good. That's a nice one. Deep Sea Elixirs. Okay. Enchanting Perfumes. Okay. Perfume of Insight, kind of irrelevant, and Loot Scrolls, which is always good, I guess. All right, so let's see. Workers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what do they do? The delivery skill lets a worker instantly transport an item to a specific town. Now with shared experience and know-how across Black Desert, all workers are skilled enough to use delivery from level 1. This means adventurers looking to tidy up their storage and can manage their towns effectively. Yo, that's a huge change, actually. So right now, what we have in game is like you can set your worker to basically go to a certain town, like as long as it's connected. Like let's say you have a worker on, I don't know, Heidel, but you want to bring the materials to Velia. You can do that, and you just like drop down where they dump in the storage. Now these can actually just do all of that at level 1. That's a really big change. So 2025, it might be the year where I actually clean up my storages instead of having the same material in 9 different storages. So yeah, that's a actually really good change for everyone. So this is probably the highlight of this patch. Okay, hire workers from other villages and register at the exchange. Improve the ability to hire workers. Yeah, okay, that's cool, I guess. Not super big, but it's important. Multiple worker promotion yo, that's also big. Right now you can only do one every 24, was it 24 hours or 12 hours? I don't remember. Either way, you can only do like 2 a day or something. Now you can do multiple a day. That's big change, actually. And when you arrive at your destination while riding the Griffin in the snowy field, you will land naturally. Oh yeah, so this is the event that's going on. You know the snowboarding event that you do weekly? So this is how it happens. You ride the Griffin all the way to the top of the hill or mountain, and then it just drops you. So now it's more natural. So big issue? No. Good change? Yeah. Uh-oh. People's favorite grind spots getting changed. Honglim Base. Admittedly, like when this came out, I was a little bit overgeared, so I didn't find it as exciting as most people. I have a few hours there. I have a video of it if you want to watch it. But like this spot is realistically for people of like 270 to I guess 300 AP, and if you're over that, literally go to an Ulukita area and you'll make more silver, guarantee. But this is a very good spot. I did enjoy it. It's very easy, and it's just standard tower spot. However, let's see what's happening. Honglim Base is a popular monster zone for adventurers because of its short paths and mechanics. They'll let you use the Black Spirit 200%. Yep. Yo, fix Dark Knight 200. It kind of sucks. Make a Dark Knight 200 the same as Drac 200, where you just fly in the air and carpet bomb everything. That's kind of fun, actually. Or a Zerker 200. In this update, you'll encounter the Sharpshooter Fox Bandit. Yeah. Encouraging a bit more movement than usual. Oh, dang. They want you guys to actually play the game now instead of just standing there ulting every 5 seconds. All right. If you subjugate normally, not standing still in one place, you shouldn't notice much change or inconvenience. Dang, they want to make it so you actually move every now and then. I think that was the kind of fun part of Honglim Base. I'm not going to lie. Dark Knights can't necessarily do that. And like I haven't always been playing intended, but classes with big AoEs, Guardian, Wusa, Megu, Dosa, every class that does big AoEs, you were just standing in one spot. Let's be real. I know it. You know it. We all know it. Okay, when the boss spawns, the bandit is added to appear along with them. Launches powerful attacks from a distance. This information cannot be confirmed at the Black Desert Lab and will be updated on the official server. What do you mean it cannot be confirmed on the global lab? That's what a global lab is. Okay. All right, so if you've already completed a quest to expand your bag, you can now complete the quest through conversation without having to proceed with another character. You know, okay, so anyone that has played a season for more than, one season, you know how when you level up, everyone levels up pretty fast these days. So getting to like 1 to, I don't know, 56 is easy. And you know how the Black Spirit gives you like 50 quests? It's like, here, have one Blackstone at a time, and you have to press or like spam your R button like 50 times just to get all the quests done. Yeah, they need to condense that and just be like, here, let's have one quest, but it gives you like 10 Blackstones. Essentially the same thing, but you don't break your keyboard as fast. So that would be really nice. I've been saying that for multiple seasons. Will they do it? Maybe one day, but today is not that day, apparently. All right, so yeah. Yeah, this is a step in the right direction, though, I guess. Okay, so improve the automatic pathfinding from the capital of Valencia to nearby adjacent to Hakoven Island. Okay, so I can picture where that is, from the capital of Valencia to the islands adjacent of Hakoven. Okay, I guess that's cool. All you have to do is remove some rocks down there, and then it's probably fine. All right, so the UI changes. That's always an interesting one. Throughout the land's Black Desert, to make your questing easier and more convenient, we've added a quest search feature. Quest title or rewards, or even both at once. I think that's a nice change. I don't think many people actually cared, but that's a nice change. Okay, so let's see. Search filter, reward, and quest name. That's how you search by it. Yeah, I mean, that's a good change, I guess. Fish price guide feature. A feature has been added to the aquarium that provides how much all the fish cost. That's kind of nice, actually. Like, I'd never really looked at it. I just kind of, go to my trade manager, do the barter game and the bargaining thing, and I'm just like, ooh, I see a big number, and then we trade. I never really calculated it. I just kind of turn it in and see big number get bigger. But, I mean, this is a nice feature, actually. It's cool. All right, so let's see. Are there any fixes that is important to the majority of player, not just individual classes? Event ones. The phenomenon of getting hypothermia when fishing at the end of the ice fishing area has been fixed. Is there a quest to do ice fishing? Because I've done all the weekly quests, all like 11 of them, and it didn't tell me to fish at all, unless you're just doing it, for something. I think on average, you're better off still fishing, for the rare fish wherever you're fishing, instead of going for like manual ice fishing. So yeah, one of those things where it's probably fun for like 30 minutes, and then you realize, oh, I can go AFK and make the same thing. Yep. Fixed an issue where the water next to the ice fishing area was incorrectly applied as a safe zone. Someone had to try it. Someone went red for that. I think that's kind of funny, actually. An issue where effects would remain and not disappear while ice fishing. Yeah, a lot of these are event stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think anything else is big fix and change, but there's a lot of small ones, so that's cool. With that said, as a recap for this patch notes, we got some class changes, new Arena of Solare starting soon, and we talked about all of that, new maps, rewards, and all that stuff, which I think are cool. The biggest highlight for your average player is the worker organization, which that's something I'm going to have to do. Do I want to do it? No, because I'm lazy. But do I have to, or should I? Probably. And, you know, quality of life stuff. So I think overall is a good patch. And with that said, thanks so much for watching. If you're new to your channel, hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you come back. We have a bunch of other videos coming out in the near future. More guides and everything. So if you're looking to check out those in the future, I will be posting those, and I will see you guys later. Peace.